Hello friends and welcome back to The Pursuit. My name is Dean. This channel is dedicated to everybody who's out there working hard to make a better life for themselves, for their families, and for their communities. This is week 6 update for Zero to Hero. Pretty cool episode, big moves happening, so let's check it out. So before I jump into the content, I am going to do a brief advertisement for my daughter-in-law. Her name is Brooklyn, and she came in huge for me this week. Clutch. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't have been able to make the major move that I did. So I'm just going to put a link to her website. She is selling a lot of awesome Christmas items. She makes really, really cute apparel. And so there'll be a link in the description. If you guys want to buy something from her, it will support me by supporting the family. All right. Back into the content. So week 6 of the Zero to Hero challenge. This is a self-imposed challenge where I am trying to get from $0 to $10,000. I would say as quickly as I can. I mean, I'm not trying to drag my feet, but I'm also not trying to kill myself. What I am doing though is I am trying to get money strictly from side hustles. Things outside of my regular day job, my family budget. I'm not allowing myself to borrow any money, which was extraordinarily tempting in this particular week. But I held out and I caught some good fortune. And fortunately for me, one of my strongest assets are the people who are close to me. And I got by with a little help from my friends, as the Beatles would say, this week. So I'll tell you all about that. So I ended this week essentially achieving $2,500 in total revenue that's up to this point. If you can see here on the spreadsheet, however, I'm down to $49 in cash. And that's because I put all my eggs into one basket and I bought a new tool that hopefully will be an asset that I can use to generate additional revenue as I work towards my goal. I'm very excited about it. It's something that I've wanted to get before, but in this particular light, now we're going to see if I can get this. And aside from just having it be a fun tinkering item, I'm going to see if I can actually use it to generate some business. So this week, multiple things were sold. I had some things going on eBay from my last episode that came through this go around. A couple of printers that were thermal printers for ultrasound machines I had acquired that were disposed of basically where I work. So $122 I got from those. And then, if you'll remember in episodes past, I had purchased these little musical instruments that are called kalimbas. And they're just they would actually probably be considered a percussion instrument, but you play them with their thumbs. It's a little thumb piano and it sounds like bells. And these are just really small and cute. They're a little bigger than you would want to put on a keychain. But anyway, if you remember, my daughter-in-law was doing craft shows, and I actually sent some of these with her to a craft show. I helped her to build her booth. We built this from fence material that I had stored. Her, my son, and I put it all together, and then she really stepped it up a notch and created this beautiful storefront that she could use for craft shows. And on the little shelf right here are my little kalimbas. And that was what she was doing essentially to pay me back, I guess you could say, or just return a favor for the help she got with the storefront. And it turns out that this week she came through clutch. She sold a few of them at the show, but using Facebook Marketplace and the connections that she has, she was able to sell all the rest of them. So if I go back to my revenue sheet here, you can see she kicked in $132 to my pool, and then another $50 down here, $49. She actually sold one of the large kalimbas that I am building by hand, and I've got those out there. I've had a couple people inquire about them, but hadn't sold any yet. Well, she came through. As it would turn out, Cyber Monday, the last night of the Cyber Monday sale, I wanted to buy this xtool's laser. It's an xtool's F1, and I had enough money to buy the basic machine, but I wanted to buy the deluxe bundle that comes with everything they have that can mount to this machine. It comes with an air handling system. It comes with a tumbler roller, so you can do really nice engravings on people's tumblers, and there's an extension bed, some other pleasantries, and I just didn't have enough money to do that. And she kind of surprised me, came through clutch in the end, and literally pushed me just over the hump. After I made the purchase of that laser, I literally had 26 cents left in the bank. Now, there was an extra coupon for Cyber Monday, so my total was $2,118.94. Now, some of you may feel like that's cheating, that I didn't derive this from my own side hustle, and that's somewhat true. But when you think about what you have in your arsenal of assets, people close to you can be powerful tools to help you along your journey. Now, I'm certainly not intending to take advantage of my daughter-in-law. I've got some other things in the mix that we'll do to help her. As a matter of fact, she will have full access to that laser and can use it for her own side hustles, which she does very well at. And between the two of us, we'll see if we can generate some additional business, maybe help each other out some more. So this laser has been acquired. It should be on its way. I've got to start working on getting my cash position boosted back up. Hopefully the laser will help with that. I don't know when it will arrive. I still don't have any kind of a confirmation that the order has been filled. I do have notification from them that the order is in. This was back on November the 30th. So it's been 3 days. Haven't heard anything yet, but with the weekend, I don't know what their work situation is like. We shall see. Hopefully the laser is on its way. I would love to have it before we get into the Christmas season. So that's where I'm at. I've generated $2,541 in total in revenue. So I'm a fourth of the way to my $10,000 goal. And right now I've got a little less than $50 in the bank. So got to boost that up and then look for other ways to generate more revenue. So I still have some things out on Facebook Marketplace, these musical instruments that I built by hand, they're kalimbas. I also started thinking, I don't know why I hadn't thought about this before, but I'm going to incorporate YouTube into my quest here. And I'm going to show you, if you look at what's going on in my YouTube channel, it's kind of funny in some ways, but I've got 12,254 subscribers. Most of these subscribers came, probably 100% of them came from when I was creating crypto-related content. When I started doing the Zero to Hero Challenge, I had like 12,350. So I've actually lost about 100 subscribers since I started making this content. It's totally fine. I'm not worried about the subscribers. But if you were to look at what the revenue is for this channel, okay, the projected revenue that I have going right now for the last 28 days is $3. So not a lot of money, but I have had pretty good success in the past. And I think for a lot of you, it might be interesting to see how a YouTube channel works. So I'm going to keep producing the content. Hopefully we'll stop losing subscribers at some point and start gaining some subscribers. But I do have some views coming, and each one of these videos has performed actually fairly well. They're not high levels of views, but they're very consistent. And to me, that's encouraging. So if I can stay consistent in producing the content and put some additional content out that might attract a broader audience, maybe we can draw some more people in and I can start deriving some revenue from YouTube. So very good, exciting stuff. All right, the last thing I want to do is just give one more plug for my daughter-in-law's website. She is Cozy Moon, and she makes beautiful apparel. It's fun stuff. If you haven't got all your Christmas shopping done, jump on the website. The link will be in the description, and pick up something nice for yourself, for your family members. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, plan, pursue, and persist.